Hello, my name is Penny and this is Penny's Art Emporium. And today I am going to do one of my heart paintings like this one, but a smaller size today. I'm going to do 40 centimetres by 30 centimetres. And I've got all my colours ready, I've got my balloons ready, I have got my palette knives, I've already put my spirit level onto my canvas to make sure that it is all level, and I've got some lovely colours, some lovely oranges, some pinks, some purples, yellows, greens, and today I would like to completely pack the heart full of some beautiful flowers with a mixture of iridescent and matte and metallic paints. And then the outside of my heart today I'd like to leave a little bit plainer, so I'll still use my lovely pastel colours and do my little balloon dips, but I will be a little bit more subtle with the outside today. And then the inside, it's just going to be an explosion of colour. So I'm very excited about it. I will probably put it on hyperlapse simply because it does take a very long time. But I'm looking forward to it, and I just think it should be really nice. So I will get started and we'll see what we end up with. painting. It's taken me a few hours to do, so the edges are now drying. As you can see, it is very bright and it was very colourful, and I've added lots and lots of flowers and details. I tried to keep the edges so that they have got some details for the background. It's got the pearl white and some gold, but I've tried to keep it so that it's quite subtle around the edge. And then I have absolutely filled the centre. Even the areas that at the moment look like they don't have much in them, there are some beautiful little balloon kiss flowers in there and some lovely shapes that will really shine through when the paint is all dry. So that will really come to life when that is dry. So I will leave you for a few days and then we'll stick it on the wall, and you'll be able to see all those lovely metallic, iridescent and matte paints, how they all blend together. So bye for now. So here is this painting. It has dried really nicely, and I'm really happy with all those lovely bright colours and how it has turned out. But I'm just toning down those two purple flowers there that I just feel are a little bit too dominant for the rest of the painting. So I'm just toning those down with some lilac and some purple, a little bit of metallic, a little bit of matte, a little bit of white in there, just to fade them into the background a little bit. And now I'm going to add lots and lots of tiny little details all over the painting. I've got some tiny little flowers to add in some more pastel colours, and I'm just doing that all with my brush. I'm going to add some lovely little lilac and pastel features, some lovely pastel pinks, just the little petals with mixed colours on my brush. I'm going to add some lovely bright yellows and also some coral and oranges. And then I will also add lots and lots of little green leaves and lots of more tenderly bits, and just refine the shape of the heart to make it as symmetrical as possible. And I just want it so that it looks like you've got your white background and then this heart is just packed full of colour and detail. So I will be getting on with that, and I will let you see what that looks like when it is finished. So bye for now. So here is this painting. It was very hard to stop adding details because I just love adding all the little details, but I have stopped adding them now, and here it is. I will bring you in for a close-up. I've put it on this particular wall because the sunlight comes through the window on the left-hand side, and that will really show up the metallic paints that are on here. But if it's in a position where it doesn't have so much light, it will be a lot more subtle. So here we are. I shall bring you in. Here's all these tiny little details that I was just adding. These lovely little pastel flowers in the pinks and the lilacs and the yellows. Very bright but very subtle. There's some fluorescent pink in there and some fluorescent yellow. And then we've got these lovely little roses, which I absolutely love, that I added when the paint was still fluid and wet. And I've added lots of these green little leaves and stalks and little yellow flowers in there. And you can see how all these tiny little flowers have got different colours in the petals when I mix the paint on my brush, so that I don't just put one colour on. And I wanted all these little pastel bits around the outside, and that helped to shape the heart as well. And I will tilt the camera and you'll be able to see, hopefully, the metallic, which is mostly, you've got lots of little details around that top edge, and there's lots of metallic in there everywhere, but it particularly does show up in this light around that top edge with those tiny little leaves in that lovely bright lime green. I love that colour, and I think it really complements all the other colours that are in this painting. So absolutely packed full of details. I really enjoyed doing this painting. I hadn't done one this size before, which is 30 by 40 centimetres, and I hadn't done one where I had packed it full of so much detail once the painting had dried. So I hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll see you again next time. Bye bye.